Hello, I have a special guest with me today. This is Dr. Phil Hoffman. He is the director at KMOS, and he's here to tell you a little bit about KMOS, what they do, and what opportunities you might have down there. So, Phil, good to have you.
Thank you, Dr. Moore. I appreciate it. Hey, welcome everybody. I just wanted to let you know we have a class that's available for you as you're signing up for classes. It's a practicum class. So I know a lot of folks in this major have to do a practicum, and that practicum class is labeled KMOS. So if you have an interest in signing up for it, you can do that by seeing Dr. Moore or myself, and there's a piece of paper we have to fill out, and then you can sign up for it. So the point of the class is to get you introduced to all the different things that are available at KMOS. There's lots of different jobs. I think sometimes students don't always know every single possible job at a TV station. So part of the idea is to just get you exposed to all those different things. But we have some growing opportunities within KMOS for students. We're trying to kind of make it so that students have an opportunity to drive more content ideas and create some things on their own. So we're doing that through a vehicle we're calling Red Digital Studios, which we're collaborating with Dr. Moore, and trying to give you a place where you have an idea that maybe it doesn't quite fit the regular PBS and maybe it doesn't quite fit in a regular class assignment, but it's still an idea that you want to pursue, and we're trying to give you a space to do that.
So it's a 1 hour practicum. You'll set up a time where the class meets, and then they're learning about how KMOS operates, how to use your equipment, that sort of thing. You have to do 3 hours of practicum and or internship. So it could be a 1 hour practicum, 2 hours of internship. It can be 2 hours of practicum and 1 hour of internship. Could be 3 hours of practicum or 3 hour internship. What we strongly encourage is that you do up to 3 hours of practicum and 3 hours of internship, because you do have free electives that you can take. Personally, I would have rather to have gone out into the field, worked at KMOS, worked an internship, worked at the Mule Skinner, than take one more class, because we want that hands-on experience. The thing about if you do the practicum and you work with KMOS is you can put that on your resume, and when you're out looking for a job, it demonstrates you've had a job with a full-time professional television station. So they can do the 1 hour practicum each semester, correct?
Correct.
So they could do 1 hour this fall, do another hour in the spring, another hour after that.
Correct.
There are paid positions at KMOS.
There are indeed, absolutely.
But they have to do the first practicum hour before they can apply for those paid positions, right?
Right. So the whole idea is that you do the class first, at least once, so you understand how the whole system works, and then you're eligible to be hired as one of our student workers then going forward. And what we have basically is when you complete the class, we have a form that you fill out saying, I'm interested in working. And so as we have positions that are posting for the following semester, you are the first in line. So it gives you an exclusive front row seat there to getting the job. So we really want to encourage, we have students from all over campus, but I really want to encourage digital media production majors and let you get to the front of the line, right, so that you have an advantage over all the other students because of what you're majoring in.
Okay. He mentioned Red Digital Studios. That's an initiative like you were talking about where if it's a program that doesn't really fit with PBS, but it doesn't really, you want to go above and beyond what you're doing in the classroom, you can do a project yourself, get a couple of classmates, work together to develop a project. You can just do that on your own. We also allow you to enroll in a special project. So if you want to get credit for doing it, get class credit for doing it, that's another way that you can get hands-on experience. So you will have somebody that oversees your production, your oversees your project, but you can go through Red Digital Studios as a special project. The thing is, I mean, it's a special project. You do have to pay the tuition for it, but that's the what you have to waste. Is it worth me paying for it to get the credit to do this experience? Or do I just want to do this experience on top of my 15, 18, 12, however many hours you're taking in a semester? So that's something for you to think about. But we've been very blessed to have Dr. Hoffman join our staff. We've worked really hard together to build the bridge between the digital media production program and KMOS. It's worked out great. I've enjoyed getting to know this guy. You'll have a lot of fun in the practicum, so take a look at that.
Right. We appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you in the fall.
Great. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
See you guys.